Hello there, my name is Aaron Meredith, and I'm the co founder of Life Agent Launch, where we focus on helping life insurance agents become more profitable. Now, the objective with this YouTube channel, this is our first video here, is really to put out value based content when it comes to helping life insurance agents with their profitability. So it's not just with lead generation, but also with helping increase closing rate, improving your persistency, maybe back end systems when it comes to referrals. There's lots of areas where we can focus on for profitability. So it gives us a really nice platform here where we can talk about and driving up profitability. Now, why would you listen to me? You probably have never heard of me, but we feel as though we do have some value to provide here. Personally, myself, since 2020, have issue paid over $1 million of simplified issued life insurance. Now, I came to a crossroads in my career where ultimately I could have focused on building a life insurance agency. And we all know what comes with that. So the options I had were, instead of focusing on just selling life insurance, was to leverage my knowledge, build in a life insurance agency, hire recruit agents, and take it from there. Or I could have started this platform where I focus on helping all life insurance agents that are not just confined to my particular agency. And this was the route that we decided to go down. Not because we couldn't cut it and couldn't make it as life insurance agents. Believe me, that's not the case. If I wanted to sell life insurance right now, I could go and sell life insurance. But the objective here with this channel is really to help the life insurance agent drive and increase their profitability. Maybe you're there and you're struggling and you haven't crossed the corner or haven't made that turn. Maybe there's some value that we can provide in assisting there. Now, we do have something to sell, and I'm not going to get into that here. I'm not going to talk about that here. The main intention of this first video is I want to, and I've seen lots and lots of videos out there, and a lot of the agents that we work with have came to me saying, "What's going on? I'm seeing this video. Are leads illegal? Are life insurance leads illegal?" And that's absolutely ridiculous. All that is just a clickbaity headline. No, life insurance leads are not illegal, will not be illegal, and the information has been really clouded. It's very limited, and people see what they want to see. And what I want to do here in this video is really dispel any type of misconceptions that are out there, given the facts that we have right now from the FCC and what this means to your lead generation game moving forward. So what I want to do is I want to cut over to the FCC press release that came out on December 13th, getting into exactly what I'm talking about. So I'm going to switch my screen over here and move on over. So what we see here is this is the press release that came out on the 13th of December of 2023, stating that the FCC is adopting new rules to close the lead generation loophole. Okay, now the big thing that we're seeing here is that the new rules close a loophole where robocallers and robotexters, and I'm going to get back to this because this key term is very, very important, inundate on consumers with unwanted illegal robocalls and robotexts. Again, the terminology here is extremely important, the robocalls and robotext. This rule makes it clear that comparison shopping websites, lead generators, need to obtain one-to-one consent, so one seller at a time, and as a life insurance agent, you are the seller, rather than having a single consent apply to multiple agencies or telemarketers at once. So if you ever were to go to a comparison shopping website and see a blue link, a hyperlink that says you agree to be contacted from these partner companies, there's probably a list of 1,000 different companies, and your IMO, if you're buying for leads from an IMO, are probably on that list. That means that you're giving them permission to reach out to you. And understandably so, this is a major issue and a big problem because somebody might enter their information in for health insurance or car insurance, and they're agreeing to be contacted by a life insurance agent for life insurance. And obviously, that's why when you call these leads, these cheap leads, that's why you're probably being met with some resistance because of that issue. Now, this is it. This is what the FCC put out, and I'm going to get into the specifics here. That way, you have a little bit more clarity what this actually means. So, with that said, leads are not going to be illegal. The key terminology that's being used here is robocalls and robotext. What that means is using some sort of an automated predictive dialer or an automated dialer to place your calls. So if you're using a system like, let's call it Phone Burner, to plug your leads in, that it would be a robocall. If you're using a Go High Level platform to send out automated text messages, that would be a robotext. So anything that's leveraging technology to assist in placing the call, it's probably going to be considered a robocall or a robo-text. If you leave a pre-programmed voicemail, again, that's a robocall. Now, how do you circumvent this? Very easily. You just manually dial. Okay, so anybody that says you can't buy age leads moving forward, that's completely incorrect. What this means is you probably are not going to be able to plug those leads into your power dialer. You're definitely not going to be able to do that legally. And you're definitely not going to be able to send blast text messages legally. Now, will agents do that? Probably. Will people continue to sell these leads? Probably. So if you want to avoid any issues, a manually dialed call, a manually sent text is not illegal as long as that person is not on the do not call list. If they are on the do not call list, now that's nothing that's new, then you definitely can get yourself in trouble. So here's how you circumvent this issue. If you're going to buy age leads when this does get rolled out, which most likely is not going to be for a year, and we know with the election season coming around the corner, that might get pushed back again because initially it's supposed to be 6 months, now it's a year. So if this ever does come down the pipeline, the way to circumvent this is to manually call your leads, your age leads, and then scrub them on the do not call list. If you want to be safe, that's the way that you can do that. So again, if you're seeing this literature out there that life insurance leads are illegal, come buy leads from me because you're gonna be out of business. You know, all these big IMOs, the 3-digit or 3-letter IMOs are gonna be out of business. That's nonsense. All they're trying to do is push their product on you. So here I am telling you right now, life insurance leads are not going to be illegal. Age leads are not going to be illegal. Obviously, the way that you work those leads may need to change, and this is something that you're going to want to pay attention to as this does get rolled out in the future. But again, the nonsense that's out there, going to stop that right there. Robocalls, robotext. Robocalls and robotext. That's very, very, very important terminology to understand what's happening here with the FCC. Now, with that said, I do encourage all those life insurance agents out there to explore options as far as lead generation in terms of how to figure out ways to generate your own leads. Because if you're buying from a lead vendor that does decide that, you know what, they don't want that liability, that an agent buys an age lead from them and then puts them into a phone burner, how far deep are they able, or is a lawsuit able to go? You might not be able to buy these leads anymore. So now, are they going to be illegal? No, they're not going to be illegal. But would a lead generator, if I was selling leads at cost, would I want to sell an age lead to an agent and just trust that they're not going to use a power dialer to work these leads? I probably wouldn't do that, and I probably wouldn't sell the lead. So you may need to look to find alternative sources for your lead generation. So again, just throwing that out there, you have a year to adapt. You have a year to make these changes. You should probably start to research alternative methods of whatever lead generation you've got going on. With that said, again, the objective of this video is really just to dispel that myth. So anybody that's telling you that leads are illegal, life insurance leads are legal, they're trying to sell you something. Okay, so here I am, not trying to sell you something, not even telling you about the service that we offer. We'll eventually down the road, but that's not the objective of this video. Hopefully you found some value from here. Please, subscribe to this channel. Feel free to comment if you think that something I said was wrong. I'd be more than happy to support my opinions with some facts. But comments are more than welcome. Shares are more than welcome. Subscriptions are more than encouraged. And again, down the road, the objective here is for us to continue to put out value-based content that you can actually pull something from and implement into your business to improve your overall profitability. Now, on that note, I want to thank you for your time here. If you did stick around and watch this entire video, thank you very much. Please feel free to subscribe to this channel and have yourself a great day.